Hey, good morning. Happy Feel Good Friday, everyone. I have some things that's dropped down in my heart. It's time to get back to my videos that I've been wanting to share. I just wanted to give out a reminder as I'm sitting here reflecting and reminding myself that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're going through, you know, we were taught, I wouldn't say taught, where we were groomed, or we saw or learned that when you're going through things that you hide, or you may feel shame, or you may feel like defeated or down, or, you know, you don't really care to talk to people, or sometimes and it's not always negative like it's portrayed, you know. It's just sometimes you do have to step back and have that time with God, and just a you and God situation, not a you and, you know, your mama or your sister or your brother or whoever you may lean on when you're going through. You know, you may come across some situations where you're put in the word, it's nobody but you and God, and can't nobody but God help you through these situations, because, you know, of course, you know, whatever he bring you to, he gonna bring you through it. But that's why you have to always stay leaning on him. You know, I've been going through, since the being displaced, my sissy, big sissy, shout out to Deidre last night. She you know, after talking to her, and she made it, because I have been saying I'm homeless and I'm not, and she corrected me and said, no, you just been displaced. And I've been kind of saying both, but being displaced, and it's not a bad thing. It's nothing to be shameful about. It's nothing to you know, be sorry, a little message came through. It's nothing to hide, or but I know it depends on where people are. Sometimes people prefer to go through things on their own. Some people prefer to, you know, go through things with friends or family, or, you know, just them and God. But sometimes as you're coming across these situations, you may have to, as you're growing and working on your spiritual growth and your connection and your relationship with God, you are it comes to, like, this is just a me and God, and God's like, you need to just stay focused on me. Like, yeah, you are focused and all of that, and as you are going through these trials and tribulations and like all of that stuff, stay focused, stay positive. Sometimes it is hard. Like, in a transparent moment for me, I had a little down moment yesterday. I had a moment where I'm like, okay, like, what we doing, Lord? Like, what's up? Like, you know, it depends on your relationship. I'm like, okay, Lord, talk to me. What we doing? Whatever. I'm really out here just trusting and God in whichever way he moved me or want me to go. And sometimes it be places you don't want to go. And you can have your battle. I wouldn't say I'll be battling with him. You battling with yourself, because he really just waiting on you to move. And sometimes it's moving into areas of being uncomfortable, or where you don't want to when it's you. But then that's when, as you are leaning on God, he'll end up telling you, it ain't about you. It ain't about you. It's what I've been putting on your heart to do, and things like that. So in the midst of your storms, whatever you may going through, that don't feel shameful. Don't everybody go through stuff, whether they share it to show people that it's okay to go through stuff. It's okay, because yeah, it's easy to show when things are up, and when, you know, everything is going good and everything is on the up and up and on a positive note. But then when you're going through, or, you know, it's a hard time, or like you may have a little negativity going on around you, whatever, you know, that's hidden. But and that's okay. But again, I'm just here to shed the light on, it's okay to share that, you know, to show people the comfort of there's nothing wrong with you. You know, you're not that there's something you just have to step back, focus on, and really lean on God, and follow his, follow his way and his steps and all of that. So, but yeah, even with, and us positive people, like all of that, we have our moments where, we be down, and we, the positivity ain't always the first thing we go to or we look to, but that's when you have to be intentional. When you tap into, I thought I wiped these glasses. When you tap into being intentional about, where you going, your growth, what you want around you, not allowing, not even just that, but more so the focus of whatever happens, especially what has been deemed as negative, or you struggling or whatever. Like, even with that, it's okay. It is okay. God is still good. And again, he won't bring you to anything that he can't bring you through. But you just have to lean on him and trust in him. Like, even when the stuff don't make sense, you don't know what's next. You don't know where you're going to be in the next month. Like with me, it really is a starting over situation, because again, this is something that I was not planned for. I wasn't prepared for. I was just getting settled where I was at. So with that happening, you just had to be prepared. Like, even though you're not, be okay with the unknown happening, and because your life can change just like that. So yeah, but just remember to always be grateful. Just think in those moments of, when the mind and that spiritual warfare, and that the devil, as they say, or as the devil may try to play tricks with your mind, but again, get in tune with your walk and your spirit and your relationship with God, to where what's from God and what's from the devil is a test working on, like, all of that stuff. But again, it's never from it coming from God, is never to harm you. It's always to better you, or to make you stronger, or just to open your eyes to situations. At the end of the day, no matter what, it's gonna be okay, no matter what. So I just wanted to, share that with you guys, as I'm giving myself this pep talk, as well as I had a little down moment yesterday. And shout out to my friends and my family that's been there for me, as I'm going through the things, and I'm being a shoulder. They allow me their space to come to and be in as I'm regrouping and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's okay when you're going through. Everybody go through. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing to be shameful about. None of that stuff. So just be thankful, and that you here. That's me anyway. Just the humbleness and the gratitude in your attitude, honey. So yeah. So I wanted to share that. Let me, cause I will keep going, but there's more. I'm gonna get back to my videos or whatever. So, but you guys have a good rest of the day. Happy Feel Good Friday. My music had done went out, but yeah, happy Feel Good Friday. And y'all have a good rest of the day. Be blessed, be a blessing, live, laugh, love. God is love, peace and love, love and light.